Hey guys, this looks like a fun one. Did you know that if you continuously flip a coin, you're more likely to see heads, tails, tails first before seeing tails, tails, heads? I got this idea from Howie. He made a whole video on this. Here it is right here. And for this video, I wanted to test it out. First, I needed to find 500 pennies. That is really hard to do. All the businesses in my town stopped using pennies, so I had to look elsewhere. It took me about a month, but I found 500 1943 steel pennies. Even though they're made of steel, it should still work. For the first step, I need to flip all 500 coins and line them up in a row. Here's the first 100, and here's 200, here's 300, here's 400, and here's 500. Now we have all 500 of the steel pennies laid out in order. For the next step, I'm going to go through the pennies in order, and if I see a heads, tails, tails first, I'll put a blue card, and if I see a tails, tails, heads first, I'll put a red card. And then once I put a card down, I'll go to the right of that card and start the whole process over again. Theoretically, we should have 3 times as many blue cards as red cards. And here it is for the first 100 coins. We have 12 blue cards and 5 red cards. So blue divided by red should be 3. Right now we have 2.4. Now for the first 200 coin flips, we have 21 blue cards and 7 red cards. When we do blue divided by red, now we have exactly 3.0. That's pretty cool that it's exactly the theoretical expected value. Now if we look at the first 300 coins, we have 29 blue cards and 12 red cards. Now the ratio is about 2.42. And now for 400 coins, we have 38 blue cards and 17 red cards. So we're now at approximately 2.24. We're getting further away from the 3. And then if we look at all 500 coins, we have exactly 50 blue cards and exactly 20 red cards. And that means the ratio is about 2.5. So this clearly demonstrates that head, tails, tails is more likely to show up first than tails, tails, heads. And even though we didn't get 3.00, I suspect if we kept flipping coins, eventually it would start getting really close to 3.00. So it looks like Howie's conclusion is correct. I wanted to thank Howie for sharing this. I had a lot of fun going through the experiment. Howie, exciting.